Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking, and we're here again to go over the price of Modern Horizons 2. So we're here scrolling through the TCG player page as we look at some of the highest priced cards going down on the list of Modern Horizons 2. So as you can see here, guys, as we get started, remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends and family, help support the channel. Give me a thumbs up or down, don't care which, and give me some comments down below. Help feed that YouTube algorithm to get this video out there so everybody can see it. Now, with that said, let's start talking. So here you can see that on TGC Player, the average market price of a case of draft boosters is $18.18. I did the math on that. That's $303 a box, guys. That's ridiculous. The display boosters are easily over $400 for collectors. I think that's way too high as well. I think that price will come down at some point. But when you look at what you can get in the collector boosters, like example, Retro Frame Force, it's going for like 351, guys. Like that's as low as it's getting. Uh, the etched foil one, 324. The etched foil retro frame is worth less than just the retro frame. What sense does that currently make? And you get down here to your fetch lands, foil etched Misty 263, retro frame, foil etched Tarn is 239, Vernet's 246. Draft boxes again going for around 300 a piece. Set boxes are going for less for whatever sense that makes. I don't understand that, but they're going as low as 259. That's I hate to say it's a good price, but it honestly is at this point. It's ridiculous. Uh, the Urza retro frame, just the retro frame, guys, 359. The retro frame uh, foil etched, 307. It's worth more to have a non-foil card in the old frame. How weird is that? Retro Flame Sword, we're looking at 70. The Ignoble Hierarchs going around 80. We have the Yavimaya Foil Etch 132, 125 for a Retro Flame Verdant. 220 for Garth One Eyed. I mean, these numbers are insane. Ragavon, $90. Retro Frame Tarn, 199. 300 for a foil etched. Uh, Ignoble, like, these are just nutly high prices, guys. This is insane. Chatterfang's going for 100. I mean, if we keep bopping through here, once we get to extended art's worth less than retro frame. Like, these numbers are just nuts, guys. Look at the price of these cards. Can you believe that this set is priced this high? And with that said, guys, do you think that this set is really worth this kind of money? Like, it's just crazy. I mean, tell me what you think in the comments down below. Are these real numbers? Are these just pre-sale prices that people are just putting out there just to jack the prices up of all these cards? I mean, Retro Fang Foil 150 for Ice Fang Colloidal. The Soul Talisman Foil Etched is only 50. But I mean, the more you look at it, guys, just the prices of these cards are incredible. Especially for the foil ones, which is what's driving the the Modern Horizons 2 collector prices so high. And because of that, I'm scared that those prices aren't going to come down and they're not going to make more collector boxes because I'm pretty sure they're going to be on a limited print run. Now, everything else, the draft and set boosters will be fine to beat all in or whatever. But like the collectors is going to be a one-time run because you can get these retro frame items, which is just crazy. And once again, you start getting down here. Like, let's go down to the lowest, cheapest price cards. All right, so here we go. We're at the end of the list. So we still have Imperial Recruiter and stuff down here. Let's Mountains are 22 cents, but even like $6 for this common, seriously? Only $3 for this? These prices just seem so off, guys. Some of these prices are just really, really high, and it's really um, hard to understand. Market price is unavailable on some of these, but they do have what the market value is looking at. If we actually try to go back, retro frame foil etched talismans are $12. These are uncommons. It's just crazy some of these prices. Foil etched island, 246. Foil etched lands are in the $2 range. Just crazy. Alternate art vindicate, $20. Like, I just don't know what to say about this, guys. These prices are just all over the map, and it's crazy. Um, I do think that once we actually get to it, and these cards do come out, and these prices start to solidify, that would be the only thing that's going to get the prices of these boxes to come down. But if this is the kind of price value that we're looking at because of all the foil etching and retro framing and so forth and so on, it may very well keep the box prices high. As sad as that is to say, and also too something else that we probably want to look at too. We talked about jump. They talked a lot about Jumpstart being printed demand, and it's always going to be out there. Along with the other set, along with a couple other sets too. But the main one I like to use an example is Jumpstart. You know, they're not catching up. The cards aren't going down in price. They don't have the ability to keep printing this product and get it out in the market to make the cards a reasonable price. And I think Wizards of the Coast has got to the point where they're just going to give up because they can't just keep printing the old stuff. They've got to print the new stuff, guys. They've got to get stuff on the schedule to print their cards, to print them in a timely manner so they can get out to us and so we can see it and buy all those new things. And other than Jumpstart, there's a few other cards too, like Commander Legends, for example. Commander Legends is still to get a restock of any way, shape, or form, and because of that, the prices of the Commander Legend boxes are just going up. I know you guys, if you look back to my older videos, back when the prices got around $99, I started realizing that, hey, these boxes aren't around. They're not getting reprinted. They're not coming back out. I probably should start buying in. I started buying the boxes around 80 something on sale from a lot of vendors who were trying to just offload them because they wanted to get rid of them. They needed more money for the new product that was coming out. And with the promise of reprints for Commander Legends, they were like, well, I'll just get more of these later. Well, that hasn't happened yet, and it still hasn't. Now Commander Legend boxes are up to 120. They're supposed to still be in print, but they're not coming out. I got as much as I could before it got over 100. I started shoving them in the closet. Um, and then when it did get above 100, I started realizing this. You can go back on my channel and look. I actually opened a whole case of Commander Legends just to see what the card value was like. And just in draft boxes, uh, because there was no set boxes, the draft boxes had value. I actually made money. I even pulled a Jewel Lotus in one of those boxes, which was just bonkers. One of actually I pulled more than one, and one of them was foil. Now, granted, it's not the special extended full foil whatever, but it's still a foiled Lotus like over, and it's over $100 now. I thought about selling it, but I didn't, and I'm just gonna keep it for a little while longer because if the Commander Legends problem persists, those cards are really gonna start going up, and all the cards in that set have. Um, so once again, if you add this to the list of problems that Wizards already has about trying to get cards to the market and getting product to people, um, because they can't do that, the price won't come down. And that's what really scares me because I'd like to see the price on this come down. I'm not saying it's got to be down to $80, but old Modern Horizons ones was like 180, and we complained then. This is almost double the price, and collector boxes are almost triple the price. And there's no sign or show or anything happening that's going to let us be able to actually get these prices down if they can't get their volume up and get those cards out there so that the market goes down because there's actually cards available. So that's something to really think about, guys. And as you go through here, one of the things I want to do is Let's look at the rares, okay? And we'll do high to low. Let's do low to high, because what I want to look at here is what is considered a bulk rare in this set. So we have Collateral Blast 50 cents, Chainer Adept 60, Braids is 80. Now we're already up to $1 at Collateral Blast. That's full art. Nev Disc is $1. Wander's $1. Braids Cabal Minion Foil Etched. That's not going to be. It says $1.99, but I seriously doubt you'll find one for that because if that was the case, I'd buy it. And then you start getting the Nixos Paragon, and you're already at the $2 range. You're already at the price range when I open boxes. I consider this a sellable card and making money, especially on eBay. So you've only got one, two, three, four, five, six, really, because I think this price is going to be off. Six cards that you could actually consider bulk rare. That is just bananas for a set. And because these cards are the only six bulk rare cards, it could justify the price. Which is also sad because some of these other cards, once you come down here, I don't think like $2 for Upheaval, it's okay, but I remember it being a bulk rare back in the day. Like, it's not a $2 card. This thing, a $3 rare, really? I mean, Dress Down, $3. I think this card should be higher a little bit, but still, I mean, $2. This is $2. This is almost $3. The Timeless Dragon is $3. I don't even think that's great of a rare. You won't even see modern play. It's going to be a niche card, you know. And then you start getting to retro frames. Retro frames of the cards that are bulk rares are still expensive. They're above $5. It's just crazy. And as you keep going, you can see that like all these cards, Chef Kiss, Search the Premise, Rise and Shine, all above $2. All sellable cards in a pack. But when you look at a pack, it's $9. Does this justify a $9 pack if you know the one rare you're going to get is worth $2 or $3? You know, so this is 24. Let's go to the next one. So what we need to do is let's look to see where we find a card range that will actually pay for itself in the pack. All right, so we're already past 48. So we're getting close. Now we're at 72. Okay, so I'm going to start saying here's a good place to stop because we got 7.99s, easy $8. Some of these are shown at $8, but they're actually being sold at 24, so the price is kind of variable. But let's say we start here. So here we're looking at 42 to 96. So the 72 cards out of 244 will not pay for the pack if you open it. And those include alternate art, full art, drafts, sketches, whatever you want to call them, actual special land cards. So what does that mean? Well, if you bust out your calculator real quick, just like I'm about to do, and you take 72 and you divide it by 244, there is a 29% chance, or we'll round it, we'll say 30. I think, is that right? 30%? Yeah, there's a 30% chance roughly that you're going to get a card that's going to pay for your packet at $8-9 an hour, at $8-9 a pack bust. Like, that's almost like working 2 hours. That's working a whole hour of your day, depending on how much you make. Maybe you get two packs, right? So you could buy two packs for an hour worth of work and still not make your money back. And I think that is one of the things that's keeping the price of these cards high. Not because they're good or they're going to be used, but the prices of the packs are so high that the cards have to be high. And what scares me with that is if Wizards does pump out enough to meet market demand, these original packs that were being cracked at $9-10 a pack, these card prices are going to plummet, and so are those pack prices. So the people who open to begin with are really going to get the hose wagon. And it's just going to be awful. There's going to be people mad everywhere unless they got collector boxes, because those collector boosters are just through the roof. And if they won't do a reprinting of them, they'll keep going through the roof. They'll be $1,000 by the end of this year, guys. I'm telling you, if they don't do a reprint on the collector boosters for this set. And I don't think they're going to, because they want to really get that margin up there, because they can just sell them on Amazon like we talked about before for the higher markup. So you won't be able to get them from your local stores at a cheap price because Amazon's going to have them so high. And then when Amazon has them that high, your local store is not going to sell you a box $100 cheaper than Amazon just for giggles. They're going to charge you a little bit less, maybe $5 or $10 less than Amazon, and keep the markup. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing because they got to make money too, and I appreciate that. But Wizards is causing that. Instead of protecting the cards and keeping the price low, they're driving the price up so that they can get money while at the same time affecting the entire card market. It's a really weird scenario, guys. So with that said, I hope you liked the talk today. Keep an eye on it. Coming up tomorrow, we'll talk about some of the best cards in the set. That doesn't mean the most valuable. That means the best. We've seen some of the most valuables earlier. But I'll give you my top 10 pick for what's the best thing in Modern Horizons 2, how's it going to impact the format, and will we see any changes moving forward on how actual Magic is played in Modern? Because it's the new brave world of Modern Horizons in Modern. So, with that said, guys, thanks a lot. Remember, pre-release is next weekend. I'll be at a store. I'll film my box opening, put it up for you guys to take a look at. Remember, guys, let's have some fun out there. Be nice to people. Let's create a better community where we all get along and have fun playing the game that we love. So, until next time, remember to be kind, and hopefully, I'll see you at pre-release. See you next time.